Today on Beavertown Outdoors, it's showtime. Hello again, friends. Welcome to another edition of Beavertown Outdoors. I'm John, and today I am not at the compound. I am at the Michigan Association of Timbermen's Forest Products Show here in beautiful Gaylord, Michigan. It's a nice early sunny morning, and we're getting ready to head in. Just give you a little preview. We're here at the Ellison Place in Gaylord, Michigan, just off the highway, and we're gonna go find our way inside. So stay tuned. Alright, so when you come into the show, you check in over here with these nice folks over here at the registration desk, and they give you I got this necklace here, but they give you a wristband. You pay, I think it's like $30, good for both days. But then they give you a map, shows you all the different exhibitors, so you can find your way around here. And it's good that they give you a map, because there's quite a bit to see here. Let me show you. So this is just the inside space here, and there's all kinds of different exhibits. There's all kinds of different equipment. Just in here you got, what's going, guys? Everything from woodwork, pressure washers, even fire protection stuff, which is very interesting. Have them here. Alright guys, so I'm here again at the Michigan Association of Timbermen's Forestry Products Show, Gaylord, Michigan. And I'm in the inside area, and one of the neat vendors that I saw here is I met Miss Brittany. Brittany is with the Carpentry Cabin, and they do all kinds of different neat little woodworking crafts here, and she offered graciously to tell us all about what they do. So go right ahead.
So we do our own milling. So we do our own milling. We use some of our gadgets here to mill wood off of our property, and then once it dries, we'll take it through a process where we actually turn it into tissue box covers. So our main product we have here is our tissue box covers. So we have one here that's in walnut, and it just kind of makes it a little bit more upscale for your tissues. And then our main product we have that we get the most wood to is the American cherry. So that's our main product we have. We do both rectangles and squares, and then we also do animal shapes as well. And then for the kids in your life, we did a kids book explaining on how our tissue box process works, and just introducing your littles how the woodworking equipment works as well.
Awesome.
So that's kind of our main meat and potatoes are covered together.
Awesome. So, and then how long have you been in business?
We've been in business about 3 years.
About 3 years. Okay, very good. And business is going good here. It's just
Upscale, and our biggest goal we have right now is trying to see if we can create some jobs.
well, that's a heck of a goal to have. That's awesome. And this is your first time at the show?
Yes, this is our first year at the show.
All right,
We're enjoying it.
you like it so far? Yeah, good to like it. Awesome. Well, if you guys are, depending on when you see this, if you're going to come to the show, come see Ms. Brittany and Matthew, who is apparently a big helper there. Say hi. Say hi. There's only a few thousand people looking at you. Awesome. So family affair, which is awesome. So again, it's the carpentry cabin, and then what was it? What's the phone number? I see that you gave me a card, but how do people get a hold of you?
You can either find us on Instagram or Facebook at thecarpentrycabin.com, as well as carpentrycabin.com, and then our phone number is 231-340-853.
Awesome. I'll give that a little click. There you go. So again, some very nice woodworking. Will go great in any home. I know, well, probably gonna take some home to mine. So, like I said, if you like that, give Brittany a call and pick up some of this awesome stuff they have. So, thanks a lot. Schaefer's oil. They actually have really awesome diesel engine oil. They're who I use in my truck. So here we got, I think this is the Michigan Mobile Logging Museum. How you doing? Grills?
You get people who are like allergic to copper or something like that.
Hey, morning.
Good waypoint is see the arrow.
Michigan Forest Association, the DNR. Oh, we got like a little CNC wood machine.
Something I've already covered this morning, so it'll take about 8 minutes. But if you really want to become advanced in it,
It's funny, as most of you know, my day job is with the fire department. It's funny to see fire protection here, but that's really neat. You know, a lot of guys probably don't think about fire protection on the wood yard. Matt. And cool thing, which you don't see at a lot of shows, it's not open yet. But we got the bar. You need insurance? Do a loan? Nobody has it. Who come in? Here we go. Now we're starting to get into saw supply. Morning, guys. Looks like we got some show specials going on. We'll come back and talk to these guys in a minute. Oh, we got a semi truck in here on a lift. Oh, looks like we got a simulator here. That's pretty cool. Might have to try that out. Good. Wow. Very neat. Good. Ring. Oh, cops are here. Michigan State Police is here. Good morning, gentlemen. Morning. Hey, somebody finally waved at me, you know? They just like, oh. I saw the camera. Awesome.
I'd like to give you a little tour.
I'll come back and talk to you guys a little bit if you want.
Talk to us later.
I'm just kind of doing. All right, sounds good. You'll be easy to find.
We got this great big castle there. We're easy to find.
There you go. There you go.
Go north in a couple weeks.
It's a great family thing.
Oh, while you're here, you can't forget to stop and get some cool merch. Got t-shirts, hats, buttons. Love the t-shirt.
Yes.
So, that's the inside. Well, let's take a walk and see all the stuff that's outside. Oh, your Bobcat machines, Mahindra. Look at this one here. Pretty heavily modified Roxor. Got a friend of mine who's got a Roxor. Looks more like that one. AES equipment's here.
No, they're just making money off the.
Definitely like how they laid out the show this year so far. Start on the inside. They kind of give you a little walking path here to get out.
Morning.
Good morning, everybody.
It's got like a lot of rain
Definitely quite the showing from AIS here.
Okay. We'll walk that way.
Oh, that looks familiar here. I see a range road. Guess that's my friends at Miller Logging, running gears. Here we got some, we got a big tiger cat. And the Bandit wood chippers. If you've ever seen one of these in action, they will take a whole tree and turn it into wood chips in an awful big hurry. Good morning. I've yet to find anything here that I probably couldn't find a use for in the woodyard. Ooh, Wallenstein's got a firewood processor now. Maybe they've always had one and I just didn't know it. Neat machine. Store, semi-local case dealer here in Michigan. There's a machine I'm familiar with. Forestry mulcher. Somebody's making some wood over here. We got wood miser.
Yeah, so this is our new 120 TR. It's new for us this year, based on our skid steer platform that we're known for, skid steer mounted firewood processing.
Know that feller over there. There's Tucker. Tucker's Timbers. But look who I happen to run into here. We got Tucker from Tucker's Timbers. How you doing, my friend?
Good, how are you?
So Tucker is here, and he's here. You're representing Timberwolf.
Yep.
Because they couldn't make the show, but you had a relationship with them, so you decided to come up here.
Yep.
You got a little bit of merch over here, I see. And then, so you've got your processor up here, right?
Yep.
And so everybody, we know it's been the big thing on back 40 and everything else. So, am I gonna, when I walk over here, am I gonna see a for sale sign or not for sale? It's mine. Leave it alone.
You know, for the sake of the viewers, it's to be determined.
Okay.
I have not decided yet. We are showing it off here at the show, and I would just say whatever happens, happens.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Tucker.
Yeah,
It was good to
of
meet
course.
you.
You too.
And we're gonna move on to a few other things. So we're kind of getting into where all the firewood stuff is now. We got Dyna Products. They're out of Michigan made. Very well-known manufacturer of firewood processing equipment. I believe they're out of Millington.
All right, so this is our newest model, the SE16 Rapid Split. So that graduated the regular SE16 from 4 cord an hour up to 6 cord an hour. And the reason is some of the technology we built into it. For example, it's got an auto cycle on the splitter, and it's got an extra pump so it splits twice as fast. And it also has the option to do a manual split. Additionally, we also have short cycling, so you can set how far the plunger comes out and then reverses. All of these are really labor-saving devices and time-saving devices. And the additional option we have on this one is our positive stop, which hangs down above the splitter and your log comes up against. You hit the button and it automatically cycles the splitter.
Here we got a new addition to the show this year. Hawkfire Saws. You guys, if you've been to the Paul Bunyan or you've been to, if you were at the International Firewood Expo, you probably met this gentleman. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Remind me your name.
Scotty.
Scotty, John George, Beavertown Outdoors. So glad you made it up here. I heard you had a little bit of tire trouble.
Well, yeah, things kind of started off a bit rocky there, but
Well, that's all right. I'm glad you made it. You
I gotta give kudos to U-Haul. They had somebody there to help us out within a half hour. So.
Did they really? Yeah, that's cool.
This table is full of the steel clones. So all these saws are equivalent to a steel from one time or another, including these old ones from back in the 60s and 70s.
But this is a brand new saw.
It is a brand new saw reproduction of the 070, which they still call an 070. Two different manufacturers, again, Neotech, same Neotech that had those saws under their brand name of Farmac, which is their pro grade saws, and then Farmertech with their Husqvarna 070. And they're very, very similar. This is actually an upgraded version.
Okay.
The ignition coil flywheel are straight out of steel and even says steel on it. So
Okay.
we buy those components or from the manufacturer that makes them, put them together. Then we've got this monster,
The 880. Yep.
which is like the MS 880.
Yep.
Then they go down from there, and I don't really have them necessarily in order, but for the most part, all these saws are, again, one generation behind current models, in some cases two. So we've got
Or about 10. No. Yeah.
yeah, or 10.
Ah! Still need though now.
The 444 started out life as an 044 from
Yep.
from steel up through the generations. 460s, the 360s, and where's the other one here?
I
Another
believe
one.
that.
Oh, I can put it on that table.
They bring them back only because they're
so
always
they're-
built to clean them.
Again, an affordable way to get a high quality saw with the same parts that the OEM original manufacturers.
Right.
Here on over to this side are the Husky clones that we have. And again, they're for the most part one generation behind. These are equivalent to a 450 Rancher, and the only difference between these two saws is the color. They're mechanically identical. Then we've got the Big Boss 3120. Again, I've got one from Neotech and one from the Farmer Jack.
Yep.
Essentially.
Oh, we got Typhoon here. Get a shot at running one of them. That'd be neat.
The RCA 500. This is the biggest machine Typhoon builds right now. It's a 4 cord an hour machine in production. 20-inch diameter on the diameter of logs. We've got these on mobile unit where you can get them stationary. It's got an 18-foot swivel conveyor. It swivels 35 degrees. Live log deck, an in-feed, 40 horsepower fuel injected engine.
Ditch witch, wood chippers. Oh, we got a robotic lawnmower. Have to check that out. Look at this beast. Hansies. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll have to ask them later. They call this the elephant. The elephant in the field? Sure be easier than dragging them out with the tractor like I do. Spin to win. Name on a truck you've seen in my yard many times. Sawmill. Pro 300. Good morning. Morning. Oh, got a puppy here. Hi, buddy. Nobody throwing a ball for you? Reynolds, R&M Fabrication, Blue Diamond Attachments. Alright guys, so I'm back at the Michigan Association of Timbermen's Forest Products Show here in Gaylord, Michigan, here at the Ellison Place. And with me right now is Justin Knepper. Hey, I pronounced it right. That's
silent K.
Yeah, and he is the executive director of the Michigan Association of Timbermen, and he's basically responsible for all this that you've seen in the past few videos probably with me. So, Justin, first I guess let's talk about what is the Michigan Association of Timbermen.
So, Michigan Association of Timbermen, we are a nonprofit business trade association founded in 1972, and it was initially founded because loggers could not get workers' comp. They couldn't get coverage. It was terrible in the 70s. And so they banded together, formed an association of self-insured. And that's what started the whole thing. And actually the original, is it still going? Okay. The original self-insurance side of things is that book right there, MATSIF, which stands for Michigan Association of Timbermen Self-Insurance Fund.
That's what that is.
They kind of grew big enough to be their own entity.
Okay.
The association still remains, is what I work for, is about 350 members across the state, loggers, truckers, sawmills, firewood processors, everyone in between. And we're working on political advocacy. We're working on marketing and promotion of the industry overall within the Great Lakes region and globally, trying to make sure Michigan is on the map for forest products. And then also just that one of our core missions is to help our members increase their profits and decrease their expenses. Really a basic. I mean, it's hard. Easier
Make more money for less cost money. That's
the goal.
Even little guys like me fight with that every day.
Yes, and so we try to things like this is all about networking the Michigan's industry together to do just that. Finding people that will support your business, figuring out how to connect with folks that will help you grow or reduce costs. And it's also a fundraiser for our association.
Right.
So if we did it right, maybe we'll actually make money. I don't know.
Well, that'd be good. I mean, that's part of why I'm here, right? Is that you reached out and I kind of spread the word with some social media folks, and Gaia is trying to grow this because, as I said on my one video, my goal in this is not to have to drive to Ohio to the wood show. I want to do it here in Michigan.
Out. They do awesome, but we want to. Michigan's a huge state. I mean, and we have 9 million people. We deserve our own show. Now, and I will say, we have the Escanaba show, which is run by the Great Lakes Timbermen professionals out of Wisconsin, but that's only every other year. So that's
it moves over to Green Bay every year.
So pretty much now Michigan has an every year show, but it bounces between the UP and here. And so that's the goal. You are a wonderful ally, and we love the fact that you kind of adopted us and pushed a little bit. So,
see, I'm open to adopt you to the point that you do this show every year, and if you want to alternate, and I'm trying to get you to come down to Midland area, down my neck of the woods, and
I did mention to people that I mentioned a couple of people that Midland is hunting for us, but this venue, it's a really nice venue.
It is a nice venue. This is awesome.
Definitely up north a ways if you want to get up to Gaylord. So
yeah, which that's but Gaylord's not that bad. I mean, honestly, I'd rather come here than Escanaba. I mean, nothing against Escanaba, but it's a long haul. It's a haul.
Yeah,
it's a haul. Yeah. So like how many this year? How many vendors did we have?
We had, I believe, indoors here almost close to over 90, 95 exhibits.
Okay.
And some of them are multiple booths, but let's say, roughly 70 to 80 different companies indoors, and then close to 70 or 80 different companies outdoors. And it's a highly diverse show, which I'm not sure I think it's good, because I know there's just firewood exclusive shows, things like that. This show, you got everything from firewood processors to sawmill dust collection systems to boot,
I laugh because I see you got Summit Fire Protection, Mid-Michigan Fire Protection, and you know what my full-time job is for, I'm not going to say it on camera because never know the chief will be, he's always wondering when I'm leaving, but for a little bit longer anyway, is that I deal with fire protection systems all the time in my normal job, and like to see them. In fact, it's funny because I talking to the guys at the Summit booth, I said, what are you guys doing here? He's like, because we have these neat systems. I was like, I can't be here for my business and not deal with fire stuff, right? So it's neat, but it's very diverse, and I think that draws a bigger crowd.
And the hard part though is getting the word out to all the different diverse markets, because I had to figure out how to hit the sawmill people, the loggers, the truckers, the firewood processors. And so the more that we can kind of build the culture of this show and get Michigan's forest industry to adopt it, the better. And so I really appreciate you working on it.
And like we talked, I mean, hopefully you can convince your board maybe that, again, back to the doing this every year, that's, I think that's one, like you and I talked, is it'd be cool if you could get to a place where this shows every year and it gets on, I think once you get on the producer or the machinery radar that, hey, every, the first weekend in August is always going to be the Michigan Timbermen show, but that's all part of growing. This is only the second show you guys have done, and I mean, I came to the first one, and that was, I thought it was a spectacular success, and I think this one, it's grown from there. I played with and I played with, I had the Ponzi simulator, and then a truck simulator, and I only hit one deer and one kid. It was all good. But
the truck simulator is awesome. I stuck my head in there like, holy moly! This
you gotta try that out.
There was a little kid getting in there, and he literally, you could see his heart beating like. It's on a computer.
Well, it's funny because I spent 30 years driving fire trucks, and driving a semi is a different thing. But I digress. So back to like the Timbermen's Association, what? A lot of people think of that kind of thing. You think of the loggers, you think of the people, the foresters, and all that, forwarders, that kind of, and that may, someone like me with a small firewood producer doesn't always think of, hey, I should join the Timbermen's Association. But like, what are some of the other benefits of joining the Timbermen's Association?
Well, for example, literally an hour ago, a fellow called me from up in McMillan in the eastern Nelson Peninsula. I need 5 cords of firewood. Who do I call? You know, so then we hit our members in that area that all sell firewood. Some of them are loggers, some of them are just firewood specific. So someone just got a big order because they know what they find. Customers out there find us. I got another fella right now down by Mason, Michigan, south of Lansing. He's trying to get, I think, 5 to 10 loads of firewood pulp every single week.
Yeah, I can see where that can be. Yeah.
And so I'm trying to connect him with all sorts of different loggers and say, hey, this guy's buying firewood pulp, and you want to buy a lot of it. He's got, I think, wood-fired restaurant chain that.
Oh yeah. When you got restaurants, they're a very regular.
So there's a little bit of networking, a little bit of connections out there, and then just a lot of keeping the government kind of off our back. That's a ton of what we do.
Do things we need them to do to help us, but not interfere with
it. For example, I got like people that are dealing with tax assessors because they have firewood equipment, they set it in some side yard, and then all of a sudden they get, where you got to pay personal property tax, something like that.
I'm waiting for that one.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, you're right.
No, you're
cut
good.
that out. No. The point is, we work on it. We call
exactly.
up, we figure out how to get people, connected to the right places and make sure that they're not getting nailed by stuff that doesn't help them.
Awesome. So how much does it cost to become a member of the Timbermen?
We have membership. The membership is the annual voluntary membership, but you get listed in our annual directory. You get access to our quarterly magazine. You get access to all of our various benefits, including certain health, accident, severe injury, insurance options that are available exclusively to members, discounts at places like Staples, stuff like that. It ranges from about $220 a year for like a sole proprietor. I think it's $300 a year for a sole proprietor, up to $700-800 a year for a large 50+ employee company. So you're looking at $7-10 a month.
And then how does somebody become a member?
We have at our table here brochures that talk all about the and right in this inside cover, we'll take membership information, the membership levels, and then on our website, which is michigantimbermen.org. No, I'm sorry. Timbermen.org.
Michigan Timbermen.org?
Or just Timbermen, plural, Timbermen.org.
Perfect. I'll put that down here at the bottom.
And then you can go to the join page and find out information there, or you can call us and we will talk to you personally. Work on making sure it's a good fit for your business, and that's 906-293-3236.
Awesome. I'll put that on the bottom there too, so you guys can read that. So
I better go. I got people bugging me.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's people hovering like vultures saying, "Hey, what's this guy with a sticking here with a selfie stick in his face?"
Exactly.
Justin, thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of this, and the show is a great success, and look forward to working with you guys going forward on the next one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, guys. So that was Justin. He's a very, very busy man, as you could probably guess, managing this kind of show. But yeah, so this show is until Friday. Now it'll be already over by the time you see this, but hopefully next year you'll look for this. And I encourage everybody, come to these shows. They're great places to network. They're great places to learn about all kinds of different things that maybe you didn't think of. See different equipment. Depending on where you're at in your stage of your business, whether you're still the pulling and a pickup guy with a mall, or you're like me, who you've got a little pretty decent business built, and you're looking to expand and get new equipment. These kind of shows give you that great opportunity. And I encourage everybody, look into joining, if you're in Michigan, look at joining the Michigan Association of Timbermen. As Justin said, they do a lot of great things for you. They can, it's a little bit of money each year, but from what it seems like, there's a bigger return on investment. It gets you into, get you somebody who's advocating for your business, help you out with difficult situations, and maybe some of these times connecting you with more business that you might not have got just by the word of mouth. So it's a great thing to have. It's always good to have allies. So, well, guys, that's going to do it for me today. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. Feel free to share. But until next time, from all of us here at the beautiful Beaver Down compound, the Michigan Association of Timbermen, in Beavertown Outdoors. Take care of each other, be good, stay safe, and I'm out.